Let me get these glasses clean so I can see you well better.
Ready for a minute? You want them open? Roy,
Mhm.
you ready to open the gate?
Do it.
Oomba.
Look at them pouring in here. Good morning.
Welcome, everyone. Well, this is our dedicated Saturday crew. And you guys know today's ad posting marathon follows this. And I am so ready to just teach a lot of this stuff. I've really been planning it out. But today, we're going to start off so we're doing our first 2 hours of PBS building, and I want to go into savings highway global stuff, just because I don't want to make sure we're not forgetting the importance of what this program offers. But also, you guys, we're doing a lot of community build, and I need to just talk about that for a moment. Okay. Every one of your MSIs, PSIs, GSIs, CSIs, what they're able to do when they're doing the V marketing, and the same for everybody here. Everybody should be doing V marketing, at least some aspect of it, right? And I'll pause for a second. If you are too not ready, let's say with the comfort, let's say that you're not ready to talk to people and share it. Okay, why could that be, right? Maybe you're not making the money you want to be making. Maybe you're not seeing what you thought you would see. Well, I'm going to break this down for you. Every person we get to bring in through V marketing as a student to join our program have the same opportunities that you have. And some of them might take advantage of it more than you do. And the way this is structured is that's a good thing. Okay. Some people out there, they need an opportunity so bad. They don't have anything they really can grasp onto. They need this. So you got to realize that you are an opening to that, because we have so many people flooding in to get our information. We don't have enough instructors reaching out to explain it to them. That's a fact. That is a cold fact. And I can only talk to so many throughout the day. You guys, I go to bed realizing, I mean, could I have talked to another person today? Could I have helped another person today? And I'm exhausted. And I love that. I leave it all in the field every day. By Friday night, I'm done. I'm toast. I have to like go to bed early, get ready for Saturday, because my week starts on Saturday. I launch with you guys Saturday morning and we get things going. But I want to talk about the community build. Okay. Now, you guys, as as an instructor, we have the ability to bring people in into the process, right? And just going to go through. I'm going to go through the process verbally. Okay, we reach out to do marketing, right? We send text one. We get people that respond that are really looking to go now. That's who we focus with first, right? Then we make one phone call out to the rest. Send text two. Send the email with the ebook. So they saw it in the marketing. We want to make sure they got it. If anybody reads my book, you're going to want to do this. It gives them the education understanding of what we are about and how this marketing stuff works. Okay. So we deliver that. Then we send text three, which sends them to our page, generating traffic, but also giving them exposure to what we are. Right. They like you guys realize like we figured this out finally to where if there's people that don't want to talk to you yet because they're skeptical, right? They've probably tried who knows how many other things out there and just spent money and got no results. I get it. But they see us call them. They're like, well, okay, these people reached out to me. They're actually calling me. A real person's calling me, and they're hesitant to talk. I actually understand where they're coming from, and that's why we those that want to talk and get going, great, take care of them. Next, we reach out to people, and a lot of people they want to be called. They don't want to call in. They don't respond. There's those type of people as well. Understand it, and I get why. I understand walking in their shoes. I also understand those that are like, I just want to get some more information. I don't want somebody to smooth talk me and get me all excited. I get that too. Okay. So then we send them to our page where they can see it all and make a decision. But not only are they going to make a decision, but especially if you got Google AdSense, they're going to be going, I'm literally looking at somebody that's doing exactly what this thing says, and it's going to add up. So don't be shocked when they just sign up. Now they're willing to talk to you because they've committed into it. They see what it is, they understand it, and they're willing to go forward. And that's all we can ask. And then it's up to us to show them it and then them to do the work. Okay. I'm bringing this up on the community build. And we roll out new programs from time to time. We're in a real big rollout right now. And we get to help the community in ways that people just aren't used to. And you guys, the Savings Highway Global process is a community build. All right. Now I'm gonna speak for what this means. Okay. It is a 3 by 12, and it's called a forced matrix. It means that I have to sign people up, and after I have my front 3 filled, it's going to fill the next line no matter what I do. It's unless I purposely place them somewhere, it's going to fill them in basically like left to right, top to bottom. So I'm adding people and adding people and adding people, and it's filling in under people. And the way that it works is it blesses people, helps get their services for free, but also blesses them with income as it gets bigger and bigger. And you guys, when we have somebody that is so, I'll say broke in multiple ways, right? It is. But when they're so broke they can't afford to do everything we do, we don't want to discourage them. We want to help build them up. And by them getting a position in Savings Highway Global, now they can help participate. And the thing is now we can let them build up, right? We can give them up. We can give them things to do. They can be posting things. They can be trying to, help out with things. We can teach them how to train other people. We can train them how to do stuff so they can find their way, right? Once they have the PBS Vortex, they can start marketing. And they can start marketing with the PBS, but I mean, B marketing is now marketing. You get to add people to growing this, and you get to develop your team to market. It's the same way you would look at it to hire employees for your marketing agency. Only we don't hire employees. We find partners and we go to work and we grow together. All right. So when you look at Savings Highway Global, guys, it's a $20 a month program that offers incredible savings. Okay. One of my instructors just sent me a thing. Rory, I upgraded to titanium. I got the vision and the dental benefits. I needed those. And I'm like, how cool is that? Right. And I'm going to thank her because she put me on this thought process. And I'm like, our biggest problem that I see with Savings Highway Global is twofold. Okay. One, there's just so much in there. It's hard to keep up. There's so much. The second is, how do you focus and share all that when there's so much, and then, okay, one bite at a time, right? It's an elephant, one bite at a time, which concluded me to what we're about to do now, which is I'm going to help break down information points so we can all write about the points based on relevancy and based on keywords and based on the actual pages in the categories that we have on our PBS. So we're going to go to that right now. And I'm going to do, and I want everybody to understand is we have a way to really market this really big in just what we're doing the blogging. The messaging just has to be right. And we're going to, and as we're doing all this new rank math stuff, and guys, I'm watching people modify their pages and get really, really good at content relevancy. And so this is just fitting for that. So we're going to break it down based on area. And guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're going to see that it's genius because this is one of those things that you're going to be going like, why didn't we do this from the beginning? Those are always the best ideas. The ones that are like, why didn't we do this from the beginning? I should have known better. But in meditation, thinking it out, this is what came. So we're going to start working on this. So let's have some fun. I'm also going to point out, you guys, that MSIs and our leadership are constantly putting people in. You guys, every one of us is at a point where when we add somebody, it's going down other people. It has to. Every one of us is stacking down. And there's something awesome about doing that. And, I get to work now. And when I have one of my new instructors and they're really going to work and they're diving right in, it's really easy to stack underneath them to help build them up too, to help get their overhead covered so they can proceed, right? If they're showing up, I always like to show up with them, but it's really easy to help somebody that's actually helping themselves. And this allows us to do that. And you guys, if they have 4 personals, they're free. They have 5, now they're profitable each month. But you guys, we get upfront stuff. Here, hold on one second. I need to spell something out. We get 100% fast start commissions when we bring somebody in. That means that they come in for gold, we get $20. So if you're at the gold level, how many people do you need to bring in a month to break even? One. And if you have four that are active, you're break even, which means everybody else you add is $20. So let's say you're doing your V-marketing and you're adding 2 to 3 a week, new PBS students. Every one of those 2 to 3, right? Every one of those should sign up for Savings Highway Global. It's $20. It makes absolute logical sense. Well, that means you're going to make, if you're doing two, that means you're going to make $40 a week just in Savings Highway Global. If you're making $40 a week times 4 weeks, right, that's $160. You've almost covered your entire overhead for all your expenses just in that rhythm. Then add up what you make in Bella Vita, then add up what you make in PBS Vortex. And I really should segue on PBS Vortex, you guys. I remember having this conversation with our leadership. You guys, we took one of our biggest expenses per month, which is we used to have like another service. We had other services that would cost heavy users upwards of $200 or $300 a month to do SMSing. We basically became our own telco company, and we reduced our costs so much that we made it commissionable even, so that if you have 4 instructors in your team direct to you, you're break even. And now you're going to start making money as they progress. Like, it turned into an income sharing revenue system. I want you guys to understand that, because when you're building instructors, you're building income to cover your overhead and also get the profits going in. Because we have instructors making thousands of dollars a month just in PBS Vortex because they followed the structure that was there. Now, I'm going to stress something on this. The PBS Vortex guys, any other company on the planet would have done that as a profit base and they wouldn't have shared it. Promise. We shared it. We shared it with our RRR247 family. We found all the profits in there and we put the profits out at 50%. It's not quite 50%, guys, on the margin. We're actually subsidizing it. We wanted to pay out 50% so we can help you guys increase your incomes to give you a profit base. We know what it takes to make thousands a week. Tens of thousands, 20, 30,000 a week. We know what it takes. And we're sharing that with everybody. So when we say we're partners with you guys, we foot the bill, we create the opportunity, we share the revenue with you as partners. I don't know if everybody's been realizing that. So I'm here to self-promote it, because if you don't self-promote, no one else usually does for you. You guys, any other company on the planet would have just given you guys a great deal and they would have made the profits. Promise. That's typically how the world works. Not a triple R. Everything we can. Our hosting costs, we don't make money on hosting. Any other company would be charging you and they'd be making money on the picks and shovels. We structured this to get the overheads as low as possible for everyone. Why? Because if your profits kick in, no one quits. If people start making good money, they start doing more. Until you hit the taste problem. Let's talk about that for a second. We have instructors, and I'm speaking right to you right now. We didn't build this program to just replace your income. We built this to give you overabundance so you can help the world even more. So if you've replaced your income, good. That's part of it. Now go for more so you can help the world more. Now I'll tell you something. Having money is great. Having more money than you need for your bills, fantastic. And I promise you, when you have more money coming in, God is going to open doors where you can help people that need help. You become his vessel. Now, some of you may have never been in that situation before where you actually had more money than your bills. And you're like, man, I brought in an extra couple thousand this month over what I need to do. What am I going to do with it? Believe me, there'll be a place. You invest, you secure things, but doors open to have you help people. And we can help people every day. You know, we chose a path of philanthropy to help with this whole marketing cost thing. And I'm coming to you guys here. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Because I want you guys to abuse the bee marketing process so well that you are just thriving. I want everyone to have amazing overabundance. I want my millionaire course to have hundreds that are striving to make that income. Because you know what happens when you're a millionaire? You guys, 20 grand a month, you live amazing on 20 grand a month. If you have an extra 60 grand a month, you're helping the world in ways that you are just going to love. You can literally fix problems. I know this guy, and he's in his 80s now, back in Utah. He made a lot of money, and he set up low income housing basically, and he wanted to help families that needed a place and not have rent problems. And you know, and I hope his state continues that. But I mean, he has people that have been paying like $500 a month in rent for 30 years. He's never raised it a penny. People like that are amazing. We chose to fund marketing nonstop, and I got to tell you, there is a world opening up for you guys here. We've had time to perfect things. So that being said, let's go into the Savings Highway Global thing. But I wanted just to let you guys know, hey, this is what you have. Now, back to what I said before I go here. If you aren't doing V marketing, I'm going to say shame on you because it's going to grow you to be a better person. New community, yeah, so we have something in common with everybody we're going to talk to. They need something. Their life is incomplete. And sometimes this community is what people need. And I'm okay with that. I love that. You guys look at our core values. We love everyone. We get to help things, right? We get to be in a positive direction all the time. All right. It's going to be one of those days. I'm going to snap number 2 for me today. I stacked out 12 snaps. I've got 6 peanut butter cup and 6 chocolate mint. My box just came in. I will sadly tell you that I've been out of chocolate mint for a while, didn't realize it. I'm like, man, chocolate mint sounds good, but I ordered when it came in. We are in the midst of a BOGO. I think it ends on the 10th. The 10th? Yeah, which is Monday. We didn't end on a Sunday like normal. Like, that's awesome. We have an extra day, guys. But the BOGO doesn't include chocolate mint or lemon. Why? For some reason, those are super popular flavors right now, and they're having a hard time keeping it up. They got it back in there. I was on with Dan in the warehouse, and they had pallets and pallets come in of both lemon and chocolate mint, but they're flying out the door because we have customers that are buying 10 and 20 boxes at a time. So for those that want to know why those are on there, for whatever reason, those turn into the hottest snaps of the time. Tanya's out of lemon. I just ordered more because we've been waiting for it to come in, and I didn't want to like jump on the new ones when they came in. I wanted to wait a bit, but we're getting them. I want to do something today, so I'm gonna exercise this, and I'm gonna go over some ad placement stuff. We're gonna have some fun today. But anyway, on the BOGO, you know, for those of you that understand how BOGOs, you buy one get one. But the snaps, you guys, the sprays, the snaps are BOGO. Certain ones, right? Stock up on Zleam, stock up on Youth, stock up on Plus, stock up on the other the rain flavors. But the sprays are buy one, get 2 free. All right. And if you guys aren't taking Biome every day, I'm just going to advise you to get those Biome sprays and add it to your life. You may not think you have gut issues. I'm going to tell you, if you're not eating fast food, you might be okay. If you're eating completely out of your garden, you might be okay. But if you're not, add Biome to your days. And you guys, buy one, get one free, makes those things like $15 a piece. Get them. like having the brains around, but I just, if I get the brain, I spray that until I break my finger off. I love just consuming that whole thing. I'm gonna figure out a way to. I wish they had a screw off top so you could just down it, but they don't. I need to figure that out. I just need to cut off the top and down it. That'd be my. I'm gonna do that on a video. Guys, brain is I just love it. I love it. I also like. Oh, I'm gonna grab one thing. Hold on. Today's ad posting theme is going to be Jeunesse products, by the way. We're going to be focusing on Jeunesse around the world. But I am way in love with these. Let me see. The Mind. Oh, I got my filter going. Okay. The Mind and this Reserve. I now know why this is the number one selling product in Jeunesse. I feel great on this. And it's amazing. But the Mind combined with the Brain, it's my it's my favorite health cocktail. I'm going to call it that. So I'm gonna hit my reserve right now because I had one this morning. I'm gonna have two today for sure. Because I have a garbage can next to me so I can put all my brains in it. It's gonna be a brain-filled day. I'm gonna do my mind. They taste amazing too. And then I'm gonna do my brain. Mm. You guys all saw what I did. So when I started acting a little bit hyper, you know why. Okay, let's go have fun with this. I wanted to do a little bit more monologue on one thing here. Okay. I talked about achieving goals and dreams, right? So you take your dream, you make it a goal, you give it a deadline, and apply the resources to it. Well, the easiest thing for me to focus on is this $500 a week. Because I think that's something everybody can get their head wrapped around. Okay. If you add 3 new PBS members a week, you should be getting 500 bucks. Now, if you do 5, you're going to probably do 500 or more. Okay. Now, when I say 3, the reason why I always say go for 5 is because usually I have 1 or 2 that just can't get going right away. Like they're so ready to get going, and then they're like, oh, I got to work for a week, or I got called in overtime. Things happen. And that's fine. I want to be ready for them. You guys, I got people I'm getting going that have been sitting on the fence for 6 months. They've had their PBS for 6 months. They haven't done anything with it yet because their life just keeps changing, and I keep putting them in the follow up. But we're there to get them going. As an instructor, the more people I have in my queue, the better. They don't all show up on the same day anyway. You want to stack up with people so you're effective with your time. Being said, right? When when you get 3 going and they sign up in Bella Vita, right? That's going to make you anywhere from $100 to $300. It might make you more, but you're going to probably average every new student you bring in the week is going to average you about $100 now money and close to $50 residual money the following month. Where does that number come from, Rory? Well, let's go over it. Okay. If they just sign up as a promoter, right? Now, you should all be ambassadors. If you're not, you should get there because the 50% upfront cash. Niall, come on here for a second.
I'm here
How nice is it to get 50% instead of 20% every month? Because you do it pretty much every month.
every month. That's the goal to start out the month. A minimum 5 new members every month, so we're at 50% instead of 40 or 30.
You feel it, right? It's hundreds of dollars more, right? You feel it.
Yeah, major.
Okay. Okay, guys, you guys, it's so important that you know what you're focused on and what to do. Guys, 5, that means you only bring in 1 and a 4th every week. So if you're bringing in 3 a week, you're going to hit 5 a month, right? Step your production up, right? Okay, so let's go over 3. You're going to make anywhere from $18 to $36 on a promoter. Or is it 12 to 24? 60. Yep, you're going to make 12 to 20, you're going to make 12. It's more, it's 12, 12, and 6. So you're going to make $12 to $30 on each one. So if you got 5, you're going to make 30 just on promoters. 30. Okay? PBS Vortex, you're going to make 15. We're at 45. Savings Highway Global, we're going to make 20. That's $65. Okay. Now, the next month, we're going to make 15 and 5 on 15 on PBS Vortex, 5 on Savings Highway Global, right? So that's 20. Okay. Now I told you there's 50 there, right? Well, you're going to see the average of orders and stuff from Bella Vita kick in and start getting you to those cycles. That's going to bump that up. Every student you get to be an instructor that starts adding 2 to 3 a week is going to help you generate an extra $50 to $100 a week. Every single one of them. Now, that's not if you just had one. That's if you got to be balancing out your sides. You can't be just doing onesie twosies. You got to be consistently doing 3 a week. There's a volume you got to do to make it worthwhile. Right? So we have overhead. We cover the overhead and get profitable, but if we just do it a little bit more activity, steady and consistent, this pays the bills. I know this is like shocking logic, but hear me out. When you're doing Bella Vita properly, people are going to see the value. You're going to pop ambassadors. If you're at 50%, an ambassador is worth $200 to you. You're going to start seeing 1 out of 3 go ambassador, 1 out of 4 go ambassador. That's going to up your average per person that signs up. PBS Vortex, Savings Highway Global, they're consistent. They're consistent. But you're investing in this person, and if you train them right and they actually show up and go to work, you just increase your residual output. So when I say I expect you to make $500 to $1,000 a week if you do what I tell you to do, I'm telling you to do 3 to 5 a week consistently. It's going to generate that. And I say if you do it 90 days, it's going to start doubling, because the odds are if you're putting 3 to 5 in a week, you're going to start getting your 1 out of 10 that duplicate properly. And if that's balancing out, your income starts to double because you're getting paid for the duplication that you've instilled in your team. Is this mathing for everybody? I wanted to break this down because I'll hear like stuff, you guys. And when I have somebody tell me like, I've been in here for a year, I haven't made any money, I go like, well, you're not doing via marketing. I don't see you ad posting. Your traffic hasn't changed from day one. I don't know what to do to help you if you're not doing the stuff. You guys, nothing here works by osmosis. If anybody read that if you just sit down on your head on the pillow and think about your PBS, it does its marketing for itself, that didn't come from me. It doesn't work that way. You've got to do the work. However, if you do the work properly and you instill the right habits as you grow your team, it starts to get a mind of its own. As more people understand what we've built here and they grow into your teams and duplicate, you get the rewards for it. Is it hard to get started and change your habits? Probably. I actually think it's harder not to pay your bills. You know what sucks? Debt collection calls. I grew up with the phone ringing off the hall, debt collectors for my parents. All the time. All the time. I would watch my mom break down and cry because she didn't want to answer the phone. Because she knew it was the bank. All the time. And man, were they happy when they could file bankruptcy and stop the calls. That's what I grew up with. That's painful. That's embarrassing. You know what's not embarrassing? Having the money to pay the bills. Having money to help others pay the bills. Being able to help your kids out. Because we live in a crazy world economically. If you do not have a way to make more and more money, you are not going to get ahead. You know what happens when you have affluence? The price of eggs doesn't bother you. The price of gas doesn't bother you. Yeah, it's irritating and you feel for others, but it doesn't bother you. And you can make a difference. You guys, I'm going to tell you something that's really nice. Is be able to pay for something and not even care what it cost. I'm also going to tell you that it is an amazing gift I'm going to share with you guys. If you have to worry what something costs, it puts you in a state that you're always going to worry what something costs. You attract it in. It's dangerous. People that always complain they don't have enough money are always going to complain they don't have enough money because that's what they're putting out to the universe. They're basically saying, I don't have enough money for anything, so don't give me enough money to pay it. That's what they're doing. You have the attitude and the reality of, hey, I can pay for it. It's not a big deal. I'm always going to be able to pay for it, not be a big deal. This might sound cryptic. This might, guys, it's exactly what I'm saying. You can write it in. There is no hidden meaning on this. When your mindset knows you have the money coming in, it comes in. When you ask for it, it comes in. When you complain and say that you don't have enough money, the universe is going to say they don't. Hey, Roy doesn't want enough money. Give it to him. That's not even, they want you to be happy. You're asking for it. Your actions, your belief, your mindset's asking for it. But Rory, it's never been that way for me. You're right, because it's been exactly what you've asked for. You're getting exactly what you asked for. Change what you asked for, and then go to work to get it. It doesn't come from osmosis. You put it out there, you're going to be prompted. You're going to get surges. You guys, I know for a fact that my creativity is flowing because I've asked for solutions. I want overabundance. Therefore, the creative side of me is just flowing. Let's get on to that. Okay. Um, I love these partner talks on Saturday. You guys, this is what you guys get. Like here, like I go to bed Friday. I've left everything on the field. And I wake up Saturday renewed, rejuvenated, and ready to go. So that when I get with you guys, I look forward to this. Like I'm like, it's coming, it's coming. Like Saturday morning goes so slow because I want to get going. And I'm going to tell you guys, everything we're about to do today should jumpstart your PBSs. The ad posting we're going to do, I'm going to tell you the ad posting we're going to do. We're going to spend 10 hours, which that's not common for every day. I get that. But these 10 hours of ad posting training should increase anyone with Google AdSense by hundreds a month. I'm not just doing the one time, but what you learn from this. Now, what we do today, I'm going to tell you this right now. What I do today on mine, I will increase my income $100, $200 a month, and it'll last for months. Especially with this new rank math stuff, guys. I am going to show you guys some things, but we're going to focus on Jeunesse because it's a hot topic. We're having people finding out that Jeunesse products are available again. This is a timing thing. Okay, let's go into this. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull up my browser. I got one of them already ready. Oh, I don't want Firefox. Okay, we're on Rory 3. I'm going to come over here. I'm in the headlines and ad training. Everybody should have access to this folder. Everybody here should have access to this folder. It's in the session 2, going to session 3 email that you got from your instructor. I am going to grab the link. I'll put it in chat. And it's here. I'm going to go into SHG. Did I already create this yet? SHG. We have SHG pages and directions. And we have a lot of ads for SHG here. Okay. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to do a new folder. And we're going to go SHG specific relevance, relevant examples. Okay. And I'm going to open this up. I'm going to go new docs, create and share. Now I'm going to go to my dashboard and visit the site. And we got SHG stuff in a lot of different areas, but we have it here under American Beauty or Beauty Products. I have it here. So I'm going to open up my Beauty Products page. And and we got, let's see what's on here. Well, that's one I was working on an affiliate program with, so I don't want that page. All right, I'm gonna go to 1F16. I'm gonna go here to the beauty supplies page. Beauty supplies. So we have SHG in here, right? And I need one for beauty supplies. So I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna do beauty supplies. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. Let's see. I'm gonna log in. Oh yeah, you know, I can assign an account. I'm in Kathy's. I'll sign into Kathy's. It's good. She's brand new. I'm gonna go look. So we'll look at gold benefits, right? Actually, I need to go to mine. Titanium account, so we can do everything here. So I'm gonna go to gold. Gold membership benefits. So and so I'm logging into the gold memberships, and I'm going into the employee discount shopping. Beauty and personal care. Guys, this is like beauty and personal care. I'm gonna change it. Like bold. Let's see. I'll just do heading one, bold, fun. Flowers and gifts. Like look at all these categories, guys. I really should just write them down. Apparel and accessories. Here I'll just put Pete for all the following categories. All right, so let's see. So I'm gonna put this on my other screen. I'm just gonna write them out, right? It doesn't let me highlight and copy it, does it? Nope, it does not. That's okay. I have to tell you that the fact that it's not alphabetized does bother me. And now I want to bring this back here. These are all different categories that are here, right? Now I don't need to focus on all of them, but if I'm doing relevance and I'll go look at the one of 16 page, right? If I'm doing relevance and I'm on beauty supplies down here, I can just tell them how to get there. Like explain the benefits of what it is and basically let them know it's all there. They just gotta have the membership, right? Give them a reason to get it. And that's like so like I don't know why we didn't do this before, except for the fact that this is way better than it was before. Okay. Now I look at it and I see it, and that's what we do. And then this gives you like your cash back for the stuff you buy in here. Like I need to be better at using this myself. But like I'll go in here to like and you can even talk about an example. And if you do it and you use it yourself, that's a great thing to share. Okay. But I go here to beauty and personal care. You got $20 off orders and $50. Like these deals are awesome. I can even talk about it, right? I can even talk about it. So let's go back to that. Right. And I'm putting stuff in here and showing like if you guys, I want to tell you something. I was going through here and I was looking at things that I actually buy. And I was like, I didn't know I could have saved money here. And you guys, it's just once you find that out, it's like you really are throwing money away by not using what we have. There is so much in here and it changes. So you check it out, right? But I mean, Tanny likes the store. Tanny goes to Ulta all the freaking time. Okay. Love it. I get a kick out of, her buying makeup, makes her so happy, right? But you buy these gift cards and you're going to save 7%. Use the gift cards, you still get all your rewards, you get all your stuff, but 7%, it adds up. It's also, I'm going to tell you, there's probably not a woman on the planet you can't give an Ulta Beauty card to and they're not going to smile, right? So it's there. But some of these things we save money because we get these discounts off the gift cards. I'm also going to tell anybody if you haven't gone to Ulta, $100 doesn't go very far. So like you're not gonna leave any on the like you're not gonna spend $97. You're gonna spend like $200 and get $100 off the gift card. Like it's not like it adds up, and it's worth the smiles. Okay, but I'm looking at all these things they have on here, right? And I can just do a testimonial of anything I use, right? I mean, it's all here. I shop at Macy's. It's like all the savings add up, and it's like by not using it, I just guys, I've thrown away a lot of savings, right? Just by not using it. And it's good to just know all this. And guys, it's all in here, right? Hair salons doesn't benefit me. My barber is not on this list, and that's fine. He gets my business anyway. Okay, so I'm going to come here. Um, there's the categories, and we can just they can find them different ways. And then there's also this discount marketplace. And I mean, these are all things we can talk about. So I want to write this down too. Hold on. we're just going to construct some different things to say, different things to work on. Like I'm building work pages of information that we could create, modify, drive the messaging better, right? Like give them, some specific things they can do. Okay, let me bring this back up since I typed that out. So you can see what I'm looking at. So like I'll go to brands. So I'm gonna go here. I'll set Nike. Comes up. So I'm here. I'm gonna go new docs. Oh, I gotta do pets. So hold on. this out. Hold on. I'm going through all this stuff, right? So they have like 130 off. I mean, I can just break these down, right? And you can talk about them or just allude to them. I mean, they have all of them in here, right? So for people to try them, go through them all. Teddy and I have tried like every single one of them, I think, at some point. We don't currently do any of them. They were fun to try. I did Misfits Market though. That's a fun one, and that's mainly because they have a lot of things without seed oils and stuff. That's why I found them. So that we have a lot of things in here and options, guys. It's here. Um, earn cash back, $4 cash back. I mean, there's some weird. I mean, there's this stuff to look on here, right? And there's always gift card savings, and that's a good way like to really maximize like if you really want to. I'm gonna look at this. Sell the same stuff. Groceries. This could go like everywhere, but we're in Springdale's and Pickett's. Check this one out. A personal need. Let's check this out, shall we? Let's see what kind of savings there really is here. So All right. Oh, this is where I saw this. So, you guys, this is down the street from where we're at a lot. And I want to take the grandkids there. And I'm like, I know I saw a deal somewhere, and it's here. You guys, they don't put savings out in any of the hotels or anything. They keep pretty busy. But there's a thing here. I'm just going to see what it is. So let's see. Select Castle. I think it's Orlando. It might be Buena Park. Let me check. Let's see what it's going to be for me. If you've never been to this, it's actually it's pretty fun. So the closest one there is. There we go. Line Street. Let's say we do the 5 o'clock. You get a slice of cake for $22. Look at that. Now look at the upsells. This is crazy. I can get wine. It's Robert Mondavi. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So six of us. Bad. Okay. I'm just curious. I'm not sure that's the date, but okay, cool. It could be a fun, that could be a fun Orlando event if we're doing Orlando. Okay. Anything like this is a good keyword, right? I could do a thing about medieval times. I could go there. I've been there several times. We went to one in Vegas all the time with the kids growing up. So I can talk about the experience there, write a good storyline on it, and then guide them to the membership. You guys, there is so much we can blog about just on this topic, right? Just on this topic. So let's go into an example, shall we? So I got these all spelled out. Let me let me just minimize everything. Oh, I should have been pulled into that again. Oops, I didn't mean to close that down. And the same thing goes like guys, platinum. There's other things in here too, right? There's platinum travel we could talk about specifically. Like tell them what they can get, like a family legal plan, a free simple will. These are all things we can write about. And I don't know if anybody really has been. Like this is like you guys, we have a wealth of things to work on in this HG just by itself. The free doctors on call 24/7. I've used it once. Luckily, I haven't needed it for anything else, but and it was very helpful. We were in Tennessee. It was very helpful. Um, where we were staying, there wasn't even a doctor really close by. So it worked out really good. And I can talk about that, and I should. And then prescription savings, all these things, you guys, there's so much we can focus on this and just put it on there, right? There's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the oops, gold. Well, let's see. It should have sent me right back in. Yeah, it did. Okay. See that for 10% on flights. I want to create a folder. I wanted this. So I'll put just checking. Look at that travel time. You can actually pretty good coach rates, which that's not happening, but did I change that? I'm just curious. Again, yeah, that's looking about what I'm seeing. Okay. So a lot, I mean, you guys like airfare. I'm just going to on this. So they log in, go to travel. The cruises, cash back, cash back, cash back. Let's say Thomas. That's a Disney K. I always look at this and then I go compare it to like the Disney stuff and then play it out. But you could do a scenario and type it all out. Oh, look, there's Marvel Day at Sea. Malik would love that. Just checking things out. I mean, and you got a lot of content to pull from here too, right? Like just and Disney stuff searches. People search for it. How the best way to do it, and I could really just type a thing on here like get this membership to save on your Disney cruise. And that's a topic all by itself to put out there, and then people can you just tease them like get the membership to see the rate. They pay $20 to go into it. I'm not kidding, you guys. There's so much we can do, right? It's kind of endless, kind of endless. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna do this. Close, 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 close. And we'll leave that. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna do something useful. We got some time. So you guys, I've been redoing the training on all these on our on step one. I got one more left of the Velveeta pages to do, which is the pet frequency one. This is going to be a fun one for me. But I'm going to come down here to we have the vortex stuff. Be going over that. Um,
Hello, it's Rory.
okay. There's Savings Highway Global right here. So beauty supplies, clothing she will love, Televet. Um, and I'm just going to change these where I can add this in there, right? We take the basic page and throw these in there. It'd be awesome. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 pages. We got 12 for Velveeta Jeunesse starting out with. There's 12 pages we got to modify. So let me just pick one of these. I'm going to do it right now. So beauty supplies. That'll be a fun one. Okay. So we'll do beauty supplies. And let me just get set up real quick. Okay, so we're going to do beauty supplies, and this is under Savings Highway Global, right? So I've logged into my Savings Highway Global page. We're going to be using stuff in the gold membership and kind of walking through it. Now, what I did is I'll back out of this. Under headlines and ad training, everybody knows has access to this. There is SHG pages. So I'm going to go to SHG pages and direction. Okay. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to SHG specific. SHG specific relevance. And you can just search for that up here if you're in here. But I'm here and I'm going to go into the beauty and cosmetic one. So I'm going to do this by category. Now, beauty supplies here. And you can do this for any of them, right? So I'm going to have this opened up here. I'm going to go to my dashboard. I'm going to go to visit site and navigate down to beauty and cosmetics, and then we got beauty supplies. And I'm going to open that. I'm going to right click it, open link in a new tab. Okay, I'm going to move this tab over to the left so it's out of my way. I'm going to go to the backup and I'm going to go into beauty and cosmetics. I'm going to do new, Google Docs. And I'm going to hit edit the page. And I'm going to keep it beauty supplies. That's fine. Great title. Keep it. We're all going to keep that one. You can make new ones. Like I said, every time you can always make new ones, right? So I'm going to come down here, keyword, slug, meta. Okay. And let's get that stuff set up first. So we're going to talk about savings and beauty supplies. I'm going to click on the rank mathing up here, and we got beauty supplies as the only keyword. Okay, that's fine. Let's do membership and save on beauty. So beauty supplies, membership, save on beauty. Beauty supplies, membership, save on beauty. And now I created that. I'm going to write to those and we'll play with that. Now the slug should just be beauty supplies. So we'll click on the edit snippet. It's just beauty supplies. So we'll grab that, put that in. And then we're going to redo the meta. We're going to redo it, right? And let's go here. Like, we are about okay, that's my meta. I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to come here and that's going to be, now I'm going to highlight beauty supplies because this goes to my Savings Highway Global. Now I need to go see, I need Valerie's link. So let me do that really quick. Work on one of my students' pages and doing the training. But you guys, this is I'm going to tell you something. The more of this I do, the better I'm getting, which is just awesome. Like I'm still learning constantly. Um, okay, give me 1 second. I got to get this. Okay, so I got her username, and it's really important. I have like specific links in here. It's really easy. I just hit edit, and I'm just going to go to my username, which is United Payments in this case. I'm going to double click it and paste hers in, which is Val1C. Now I'm going to save it. I'll click on it. I'm going to click on that. It's going to go to hers. That's the sign up page, so perfect. That's working. And I'm just going to change every link here. to that. Right? Edit the pictures. Again, hopefully your instructors already helped you change all yours once you got set up. This should be open a new tab always. Modify that. But if not, this is what you do. If yours is already done, fabulous. Okay, so those are done. I'll hit save. Now let's go rewrite it. Now I've got a new meta, right? This is already here. Now when I come back to this, I'm just gonna be saving the actual content to back it up. I got the beauty supplies page and I typed that out there. Now go here and join and activate your membership. So go here. I'm gonna even do this. I'm gonna go one. This is a heading two. I'm gonna make this a heading two as well. I'm gonna go three, and I'm gonna make this a heading two as well. I'm gonna turn this to a full-on different write-up. All right. And you guys, I'll tell you, I'm making this look really easy because as I was preparing for today, I was thinking about what's the direction we can go with this, right? And the thing about it is every SHG page can go in this direction, specific and relevant to the topic. So beauty supplies, perfect. All the other topics as well. So I've got this here. I'm going to highlight this beauty supplies. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that here. And I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to unbold it. I'm going to change this commit. I'm going to get rid of the parentheses and I'm going to put okay. That's a change. That's a change. It goes. It's short and sweet at the top. I like it. Then right to that video. Then go here to activate your membership. Now I'm gonna. You guys know what I'm doing on this, right? You've been watching me. I'm gonna go here to the page settings, background and yellow. Boom. Call to action with the color. It looks so good on mobile phones. Then I go. This is quick and easy and super. To beauty supplies at an Credible employee pricing more. Going to love this. Okay, so I put that there. Then two, once you activate membership, then access to doing these things. So this, now I'm going to go to my page, right? So I'm in the SHG specific relevance. I'm going into the one that's by categories, and I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to bring that over to my edit. I'm going to paste that there. Savings example. And I'll make this bold. Save on. Okay. And like, this is good. I wrote this. You guys, obviously modify it for you. I haven't used this before, so I'm going to leave this one on here. But, all right. Now I'm going to go grab this sign up link. I'm hyperlink this one. And I remember I'm going to click on it, hit the edit pencil, and open a new tab because we're going from our site to Savings Highway Global. We want them to go there, sign up, and come back to us. We want to get as much traffic and hits as we can from everybody, right? So sign up, access your membership, sign up here, log in here. I'm going to keep that. I want that. I want this whole thing to be bold. I want this to be bold. That to be bold. That to be bold. That to be bold. I'm going to bold that. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to make it, I want to make it a heading. And we're going to go to like a heading 3. I want this whole thing to be bolded or unbolded rather, because it's a heading 3. Headings, if you bold them, it's the opposite effect. So you want them unbolded so they're bolded. And I'm going to make this a nice blue background. So it's not a clickable link, but it's like a highlight, right? So then I got the savings example there. That's great. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like odd numbers when I do a list. There's an odd number there. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to list. I'll tell you, if I had 6, I would make it 7 or make it 5. There's something psychological about the odd numbers, and it just looks better than an even. I'm just telling you from years of doing it, so I'll bring it up here. So there's 2. Like, and then, guys, this page is already way more relevant for beauty supplies and the membership you get beauty supplies than we had before. This page is so much better than anything I've ever written on it. Like, this is a huge improvement, which is what you want to do, right? This is cool. Okay, now I'm going to come down here, share your referral link. This is blue. I'm going to make this blue. And this one, I'm leaving that black. Okay, I like the aesthetics of it. Okay, so that's blue. This is blue, and that goes to blue. Okay, and I'm gonna come down here. Now I have this image here for the beauty supplies. That's great. I'm gonna bring that up, 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 up. Yeah, right there is fine. It can stay there. right? That's my one image. What keywords on it? Beauty supplies, perfect. It's hyperlinked. Everything's good. Okay, fine. All right. So now I'm on 3. Now, all this right here, I talk about it, but I can reword this completely different and even better here. Okay. There's some great little notes in there. And you can take that, modify it, make your own. But I'm going to come here and just put, let's see, I'm looking at it here. I have to invite friends. So I'm going to say that here from your membership login. You will see, let's say refer friends, invite friends, invite friends in the top center of your benefits. Let me just make sure it does work the same. Oh, that's a free membership. I don't like the free membership. I'm going to say that I don't like the free membership. We put in thousands in a marketing campaign and then they get in the free. They just don't. There's too much to go through it. It's the same effort to get them to spend $20. There you go. I don't use this one. So I want my referral link, which is right there. My referral links. Welcome. Start here. right? I'm just saying it differently than what's below. So if everything I have in there already, I give you a lot of different ideas where to write on, and I'm trying to just write new ones, right? Activate your membership here. Activate your awesome employee pricing. I'm changing the verbiage on this one. That's the theme I'm gonna go with it. And I'm actually gonna come here and go employee pricing. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna change that employee pricing. We'll come back to this. Now I'm past my words. I'm gonna come back here. I got a lot to still modify, but I'm gonna look and see what I'm missing. I got way too many keywords, so I might have to get rid of some. That's okay. I'm gonna show you how to fix that. It's very common on these ones for me to like use a keyword too much. And some pages I don't have enough keywords, right? It's something, but I want to be above 80 if at all possible. That's always a good goal. So let's go look at this. Membership. I can get rid of that. Let's get rid of membership. That's all I needed to do. I'm happy with that. I'm going to come here and get rid of membership. Just keep it consistent with what you're saving. Details matter. Okay. I'm going to come back up here. I've got 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I'm going to go to the list thing so it's easy to read. And then I'm going to get rid of all this. I do like how I say this. This is a single membership you and your family need to access. All views applies. So I put a little thought-provoking thing out there. Um, I'm going to take this. I'm going to go to my little page settings here. I'm going to go to background. I'm going to go to yellow. Perfect. Um, then I got this. I got the note and fun fact here, which is great. Oh, that must be heading 4. It is. I am going to take this. It's purple. I'm going to see what it looks like if it's blue. I'm just going to look. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. Okay. Um, or employee. I'm going to copy that hyperlink. It is only available to our community members. I like that. It is available. I'm going to do it here. Here's my hyperlink. This. It's one more call to action. Right. I got one more thing to change. And you know, because I'm in Valerie's page. So I'm gonna go up here to the home. I'm gonna go to her post up here, and I'm gonna grab that custom footer. And I'm going to delete that space. I don't need that there. I'm going to highlight this one and replace it with hers. I'm going to hit save for good measure. I'm going to check this out real quick just to see if there's anything else I can fix. I'm not 600 words. Yeah, that's going to bother me. I need to get over 600 because that'll bump this up to like an 83. That's only 15 more words. So let's do that. Um, Told you go to 83. It's like I've done this before. Okay. We just got over that 600. That's perfect. Now I'm going to come up here. I'm going to grab the three dots, code editor, click here, Control A, Control C, exit code editor. I'm going to save it for good measure. I'm going to go here to the beauty supplies and I'm going to paste that right there to back that up. That's done. And I'm going to come here really quick and I'll show you guys, like I did these on your initial pages. Right here under the rank math, I'm going to go to the social share and we have a great image there. I did these for everybody. All yours are initially are done, but when you're creating your own pages, you will need to just be aware you need to do this too. So we'll cover it and teach it to you. This is good. Okay. I'm going to hit save for good measure and that page is done. I'll see you on the next one. This is fun, right? All right. I'm going to hit my stop share. I'm going to come back to you guys. I'm going to go here to speaker view. Actually, I like the gallery view. Did anybody learn anything new today? And you guys remember I said like you know it's good when it's easy. Like you guys all watch you like we didn't do why didn't we do this before? Because like it's just simple. I'm spelling out the benefits specific to beauty loss. And actually it's easy right because it's so direct. Okay, now guys, I'm gonna go back to the whole instructor thing. Oh, is my video off? When you refer three people, you're pretty much almost free. You need four to be free every month, but you're gonna make $20 each one. You got four, you're getting $5 a month on your directs. Doesn't matter where they are in the 3x12, but you're also blessing everybody. If they're under somebody, they're making $1 a month on the gold. Now, you guys, the platinum and the titanium, people upgrade the more they understand the benefits. Every month, I have people upgrade to the titanium and the platinums. And the thing about it is it's getting them exposure to it. Once they start clicking around and they see the benefits of gold, if they're using it, they're going to go, what do these other ones offer? And especially they're trying to make money because it's such like the power of referrals. I think people today understand it more than ever. More than ever. And referral marketing is very, very powerful. And we take advantage of it and then some, right? And then some. But planting this seed and putting that out there. But you know what? When people save money or get a good deal, they share it. Share it. We like to save money. And you guys, women, I'm gonna say this, guys. So here goes. Here goes. Women will talk about saving money on makeup more than anything else I've ever seen. Because let's talk about it. And I'm going to talk about this because we just got done with the beauty supplies. I'm going to add some more to it. I watched Tanya. She can be having a really bad time or a bad moment, but if she gets a new palette, she lights up. And the thing about makeup, right, is no matter like, and it's. I'm going to go on the women's side, and I know there's guys that kind of like this too, but I'll just speak on women. When you put your face on, it's like your battle armor to go face the day. I've watched it with her. I watched Tanya like, hey, I've got to go deal with some stuff, and she'll just go put her makeup on, and she's like, I'm ready. These are emotional ties that women are going to understand. Now, you guys, when I market, I don't market to guys. Women buy. Guys might, support, earn money, do all that stuff, but women are the shoppers. And I mean that in an absolute term. Women spend the money. Women also get emotional about purchases. The thing about it is mothers will buy less makeup if the budget's tight. What are they going to give up? Their kids' clothes? No. They give up them stuff, like them makeup, right? Them stuff, right? I know that's not proper grammar, but it's them they give up. Them. That's makeup, their clothing, their new stuff. Yep. Medallia, you get it. That's what they do. Like you'll see a mom wearing a t-shirt that's old and old and old, but the kids always have clothes. That's what moms do. The thing about it is if mom can see this as a way that she can not only help the family, but also get her stuff, that's appealing. That's a storyline you need to focus on. When we launched RRR247 in '08, my main focus was to help single moms. It was. That's my main focus still today. And the Savings Highway Global pulled to me because if you really use it, you save money. And every dollar you save means you can do something that you put off that you couldn't do before. Every dollar you save helps out. But you take that and you expand it and they refer it to help others do it. And the reward is literally hundreds, thousands a month. We can literally get it to where moms can stay home with their kids just on that alone. In addition to what else we do, guys, right? In addition to what else we do. Okay. Um, I'll say it's a powerful thing to focus on, and that's Savings Highway Global. We got 7 minutes left. I'm gonna use that as a training page in I should put that up right now. Hold on a sec. Bear with me. Yay, that's gonna be so happy to have done. So YouTube it. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing real quick. So it was the beauty supplies. Oh, excuse me. All right, I need to do this. Okay, let me share this. If you guys want to see what I did, like guys, this is step one, right? And I've been redoing all the videos. So almost all the Bella Vita ones are done for the initial ones, and then I go down to it's part 6. So we get down to set up part 6, which is Savings Highway Global. It's our third anchor. Beauty supplies. That video is loading right now. That's what we just did. So if you guys want to watch that done again, it's right there. It's right there. I'm gonna get all these done soon, right? Like it just it's actually fun. But I'm glad I waited because the stuff we just did today, that was something that all came in my meditation that I did 6 o'clock this morning, getting ready for today. And I'm gonna tell you, I think it was perfect. That was perfect. That felt good today. Thanks, Gary. It feels good today. Okay, so it's 12:58. I'm going to close this podcast down. We're going to open up the next podcast. So you don't need to go anywhere. I'm just gonna if those that are watching this live, the next one coming on is a 10-hour incredible ad posting, and we're going to be focusing on the Jeunesse products. I have a very special thing. Let me see if she's here. On an audible. It just came to me just now. Okay.
Whoever she is gonna love that audible.
Yeah, she's gonna probably want to shoot me, but it's okay. We're going to I'm gonna come up with something on it right now. So I have a really good idea on it. Okay. Um, all right, I got a really cool thing. I'll bring it up. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back. Like everybody stay on your cameras, right? We don't need to exit and leave. I'm just gonna stop this on YouTube. So those that are on YouTube, I'll see you in the next training, the next podcast. We're gonna do 2 today. It's a 10-hour ad posting marathon. And for those that haven't watched me do this before, I'll start getting into a really good rhythm. And it's very effective. Back in the day, I'll say that, back in the day. So before 2008, before we were doing RRR247, I would just spend days posting ads and creating wealth. And I would always have people tell me that ad posting stuff doesn't work. And I was like, what do you mean it doesn't work? Here we are making thousands and thousands of dollars from it, and they're telling me it doesn't work. And I'm just laughing, right? Because it's like, it works great, but it's not what people think. You don't just go post a few ads and traffic floods to you. You got to post a lot. Okay, you get what you pay for. You're not paying anything for it. It does work. It just takes a lot of it, but it's free. But I'm going to just express this. The more you do it, the more you understand it, the more you're developing skills that help you in all your writing and everything else too. So it's kind of like it's practicing, and it's something that pays you. It's practice that pays. So when you look at it that way, you're like, okay, so I'm going to spend some time practicing. So what other professions practice? Doctors, lawyers, everybody, right? You practice to get better. That's why you get a license to practice. We're practicing on ad posting. We're practicing on writing copy and headlines. We're practicing. So why is that so different than what people think? I mean, I laugh at this, okay? As a kid, I always said I wanted to be a millionaire. What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a millionaire. Okay, well, how are you going to get there? And the people would ask me that, or they weren't millionaires. They didn't know how to do it either. And I would just say, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna find a way. Oh, you better have a plan. They didn't have a plan. They weren't millionaires. And they all told me the same thing. You need to be a doctor or a lawyer. Well, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I like Perry Mason a lot. I liked how he argued in court, right? And I thought I could do this, right? And you guys, thank goodness I did an internship with a lawyer and realized that criminal lawyer was not for me. Like I couldn't do it. I could not represent somebody that's guilty of that type of thing. And I couldn't. It's not for me. I'm glad somebody can do it. It's not me. So that being said, I looked into it, but I did research, right? And they had books in the library that talked about the median incomes. There was no internet. This, in case you ask, why did I go to the library? The library was my internet then. There was no internet in 84. I mean, technically, the internet started supposedly in 1974, which is when I was born. I think it's kind of ironic, but we didn't have access to it until like 94. Okay. And most people didn't even know about it then. But so 94. But let's go over this. So 84, 85, 86, 10, 11, 12. I'm in the library and I pulled the thing that showed the median incomes for professions. And I remember it very well because the median income, like the average income for a lawyer in Utah, was $27,800 a year. That's not a millionaire. It's not even close. The average median for a doctor was 36,800. So doctors made more than lawyers. And I'm talking averages. Okay, now there's those exceptional lawyers that were like typically criminal defense attorneys, or some that ran some massive class action civil suit. They're not even 1% of the lawyers. So like the top 1% have the bigger money. Well, you go to the doctors, the surgeons, like brain surgeons and specialists, some of them make millions. They're not even the top 1%. It's like the top 1% of 1%. So the odds just weren't like quite there. So it looked at it. And then you looked at entrepreneurs, way different story. Hundreds of thousands a year. Right. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep being an entrepreneur and doing the marketing stuff I like, because like the odds of me becoming a millionaire in marketing are far better than doctors or lawyers. I don't have to go to school for 8 to 12 years. I don't. I literally can start practicing marketing now. I was practicing marketing at that age. So when I go into this, I'm bringing this up here because I'm like, I'm going to be teaching ad posting for 10 hours. Technically, we should already be in it now, but this is important. 10 hours. And I'm like, I remember all sorts of people telling me that posting ads is a waste. Don't teach people things that don't work, all this. And I'm like, but it does work. But it's also, I'm practicing, and I'm going to teach you guys how to practice writing better titles, better headlines, better descriptions. We're practicing a profession. You look at it for like a doctor, I mean, they have to go practice and they have to take on, you look at any profession. Okay, here goes. Here's my soapbox, and then we're going to pause for a second. We could do an internship as a doctor for years, right? What they call it, like it's there's another word for it, right? and you don't get paid as much. You do all this stuff, right? And that seems feasible forever. No one balks at that. Oh yeah, that's part of what they're doing. There's a term for it, right? But I'm a marketer, and I'm going to get criticized for doing and practicing in a profession that by stats makes far more money than any doctor, far more money than any freaking attorney, and it gets crapped on. And I'm just like, it's again, people just don't know what they don't know, and people sure like to talk about it, right? And this makes me so proud to teach you guys because it's something I can actually teach anybody how to do. You don't need to have a medical professional license or schooling for this. You actually don't even need to have a high school diploma for this. You just got to have a computer or a smartphone, I guess, right? And we're going to go through it all. But it's like, like, just put that in perspective. We can make more money as online professional performance bloggers than we can as doctors or lawyers by statistics. And just so you guys know, true affiliate marketers make more than the average doctor. They make more than the average lawyer. And I'm talking the average affiliate marketer that's truly doing this like a career. That's what we're going to do, guys. It's there. Because every attorney I've ever had has looked at what I've done and said, I wish I would have done that. Every single one of them. By the way, we give so much knowledge, information here, and the values here. All right. I'm going to stop this on YouTube.